What's going on, everybody? I'm Ray. This is Q, and this is Q and Ray. We talking sports.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Now, all as you know, I'm your host, Ray, and always by my side we got Q, the Reese God.
The reach God is here. W-
Uh,
welcome. Welcome you all.
oh man, we gotta shoot. We got a lot of catching up to do.
Oh man, what? It's a lot. It is a
This
lot.
it's a
It,
lot,
a
and I
lot has
guess
gone on.
and I guess we can start with your Celtics because because as y'all know, Q is a Celtics fan. And guess who won the NBA championships?
ha. You know,
The
you
Boston Celtics.
know, it
So hold on. Now, as as always, usually as Q is right and he picked this team to win the title, the floor is yours, Q. What do you got to say?
oh man. You know, I waited a little while to take my victory lap. I allowed my team, I allow the players that represent the organization that I love so much, I allow them to take their victory lap first because they're the ones who put in the work and put in the effort to be NBA champions. You know what I'm saying? But as a true Celtic fan, a fan who's been a fan since before half all of these players ever wore a Celtic jersey, I am here to say, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. And all you people who listening, who know me, you know who I'm talking to. Because I told all you motherfuckers. I told y'all. I warned y'all. I said, we will get to the promised land. We have tasted gold and we lost it to a light skinned nigga. It's cool. It's cool. Because we tasted gold again and we grasped it and we walked away with it. Shout out to Jaylen Brown for winning Finals MVP. Shout out to Jason Tatum for taking away that stigma that he couldn't close out anything because he closed out that series in Game 5 the way he was supposed to. 30 points, about 6 assists, 7, 8, 9 rebounds. He was balling. He was doing what he was supposed to do. The entire series, he was doing what he needed to do. He wasn't doing what y'all wanted him to do. That's the problem. Y'all wanted him to score 30 points, 28, 29 points, and lose. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to score this cool 19, 20 points, get these 12 rebounds, get these 8 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal, and we're going to win this game. And that's all that matters. We have a team. We are a structured team. We started from the bottom. Shout out to Paul Pierce. Shout out to Kevin Garnett. Shout out to Jason Terry because y'all are the reason we in this position right now. Because if we didn't trade y'all, we would not have those picks to get Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all put up a fight and y'all the reason we got the missing piece that we needed in order to win this goddamn championship. You know what I'm saying? Drew Holiday, best defensive guard in the league. You know what I'm saying? Derek White, second best defensive guard in the league. You can't score on us. You can't stop us. You can't do nothing with us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brad Stevens. You know what I'm saying? Because all this wouldn't be possible without you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Danny Ainge. You left us for Utah. It's all good. All this wouldn't be possible without you. You know what I'm saying? Joe Mazzulla, the silent killer. For some reason, everybody thought he was a terrible coach. No, he's a psycho. That's what the team is saying. That's what everybody is saying in the organization. I have a psycho for a coach, and he's a better coach than 90% of you motherfuckers in the league. I'm sorry. I get to say this. I get to walk around with my chest out and my Jason Tatum jersey and brag about how I was there when we were losing, how I was there when we didn't have Isaiah Thomas, when we were rocking with Avery Bradley, Jared Sullinger, Gerald Green. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I watched us go through the trials and tribulations that we went through. Brandon Bass was on my team. You know what I'm saying? We had Fab Mello. Rest in peace to Fab Mello. You know what I'm saying? We had a mob. Evan Turner was on there. You know what I'm saying? We had a squad, but we did not have what we needed to win. You know what I'm saying? I watched LeBron run through Boston when he finally got to Miami. I watched him send Isaiah Thomas home when we was the number one seed in the Eastern Conference Finals. I watched him beat a rookie Jason Tatum in Game 7. You know what I'm saying? In his first NBA playoffs when Kyrie got hurt. I watched everything. I was there. I watched everybody talk about this. I watched everybody laugh at this. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna lose? You know what's the two hardest teams to enjoy as a fan? It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Boston Celtics. I say this a lot. I have PTSD.
I second that.
I have PTSD from all the hate I get left and right being a fan of these franchises. Everybody asks, how you end up a Boston Celtics fan? I don't know. Don't ask me this. I chose a team. This is the team I wanted. I didn't choose them when they won. I chose them when they only had Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker. That's who I liked. My favorite player was Tracy McGrady, but my favorite team was the Boston Celtics. It's always been like that. I've always been an anti Laker Kobe fan. I've always been a Kobe fan, but Kobe played for the Lakers. I had a reason to hate him. I had two legit reasons to hate him. I was a Celtic fan, and I was a Tracy McGrady fan. I hated Kobe, but I loved Kobe. So my Celtic blood runs so deep. I watched this lose, win, lose again, lose more, lose a little bit more, get a superstar, lose with the superstar, get another superstar, and then that superstar didn't want to really play with us no more, so he decided to go wherever he went, and he stomped on Lucky, and he ain't won in Boston since. Do me a favor, NBA players who are listening to this podcast, whoever hear this podcast, never stomp on Lucky. You'll never get a win in Boston. So, with that being said, I'm gonna shorten this up nice and sweet because I know I'm gonna drag this forever because we won, y'all lost. Oh well. I have some type of happiness in my life because my Boston Celtics won, even though my Dallas Cowboys can't seem to figure it out. My Celtics seem to figure it out. I have the hardest job as a sports lover and an aspiring sports analyst. I have the hardest job being a Dallas Cowboy and a Boston Celtic fan. But today, I reign supreme because me, Q the Reach God, and the Boston Celtics are NBA champions. We are the champions. We are the champions of the world. Okay, I'm done.
And that's why they call it a victory lap. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, so I'm gonna ask you this question: Do you got the repeater?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, not even being biased. I got us repeating because I don't see anything in the Eastern Conference that really puts a damper on what we can do. We have everything needed. The only thing we have to do is continue to be healthy and manage our minutes, and we'll be fine. I think the only problem I really honestly see is if Milwaukee figures it out this year. I don't see a problem in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joel Embiid. He's the biggest hater in the world, but he can't get out the second round for some reason. You know what I'm saying? He can't get there. He can't seem to get there. We had a super team all of a sudden. All of a sudden we got a super team. All of a sudden we have a super team. But when you had James Harden and everybody over there, you didn't have a super team. You never had a super team. Because if I'm not mistaken, you had Al Horford on your team at one point. So you had the capability of having a super team. You made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. You lost to Kawhi Leonard and Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam. Was that a super team? I'm tired of people keep trying to put a damper on the championship because they didn't win. Win something. Do something. You won MVP, shout out to you. You averaged 30 points a game, shout out to you. but but about 12 of those 30 points come from the free throw line because you foul bait. I hate haters. Stop being a hater. I don't get it. Y'all talk shit about the teams I love more than I talk about the teams y'all love.
I'm not gonna lie to you. At one point, I did say if the Boston Celtics don't win it this year, I don't see them winning it. Now they won it, I might have them repeating because the only thing I feel like the only team is in your way is Milwaukee, and I think Dame Lillard is going to have a comeback season. So I don't sleep on Dame. I feel like he's going to have a comeback season. I feel like the next year they're going to get it, but I do wonder about the center position because I don't know how long Brook Lopez is going to be your center. So, and I think
I worry more about the additional scoring because Kyle Middleton isn't who he used to be, and he's not a reliable source to get that from because he's always injured. He's always hurt. He's never on the court, and
right.
And for some reason, the dynamic between Damian Lillard and and Giannis is it doesn't work the way people thought it would.
I think this year they might figure it out. I always tell people because it's like, well, this is just me. I hate when teams split after a year, and I'm like, y'all didn't. I feel like it takes a year and a half for a team to mesh. So,
well, like not all teams take a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Some teams just mesh because they all have the same goal.
Oh, Boston Celtics. I was about to say that which is your team again.
You know what I'm saying? I just want
they won their first year. It's funny because when I seen that, I said that's my pick of winning it all. It was like Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, KG. I said that was my pick.
It's really about who you get and how and their ultimate goal and where they've been as far like when you have all rejected players in a way. Not rejected in a way where we don't recognize them as who they are, but rejected in the sense of they're not going to ever get over that hump. You get what I'm saying? It's more so like, you know what I'm saying? Jaylen Brown constantly gets slighted. Jason Tatum gets harassed about everything he does. You know, Drew Holiday basically got sent off for Damian Lillard. And everybody basically counted Porzingis out once he got to Washington. You know, these are all players looking for recognition, looking for their just due when they have put in the work to be recognized as one of the best. Drew Holiday should be recognized as one of the best point guards in the league. Just because you don't score doesn't mean you don't. Because who's scoring on him? Like that. That's
right. He was locking up Kyrie.
Like I've never seen somebody lock up Kyrie the way
he was not. Like Kyrie couldn't even do his okie doke shit. He was like, not falling for nothing.
I've never in my life. I've seen Kobe lock him up for a couple of series, for a couple of series up and down the court, but for a complete 7-game series. Well, it didn't go 7 games, but I'm just saying 5 games. You keep Kyrie under 20 points for the series. I argued with my godson. This is funny. I argue with my godson because he's a Boston hater. He's not really the biggest. His thing is he wants to see me go through my demise. That's what he enjoys it. He enjoys my demise. So when I won,
pray for my downfall.
Yes, basically, he's my biggest hater. I love my godson to death. Kyrie, I love you to death, cuz you my man. But let me tell you something. He's my biggest hater when it comes to this. He literally finds every hole in everything with my Boston Celtics to discredit our championship. This man said, well, Kyrie averages 24. He had 19. That's effort. That's good. I said, Kyrie, let me explain something to you. I play basketball and I've been watching basketball my entire life. That is horrible. He said, how is that horrible?
Because
said,
Kyrie could get 19 in his sleep.
I said, so when you average 25 a game in a regular season and in a 5-game series, you average 19. That is what, 6 points under your average? You're shooting lower percentages. You're taking more shots, shooting lower percentages. You're not doing what you're used to doing. Meaning, in order for I said Dallas got to where they got to because of Kyrie's 25. Is what you don't understand. Meaning that was a normal day for him. Kyrie on a bad day would give you 25. So when you average 19, what does that say about the team you're playing? You can't get it together. Luka was fine.
Now Luka was kind of struggling.
Luka was struggling towards the end of games.
There was time where I was like, they need to take Luka out.
Yes, very much. But Luka was exhausted. Luka, the problem with Boston is what I try to explain to so many people. 1 through 4 can switch at any point of the game. And even 5 at sometimes. Because when Porzingis had his legs before he got hurt, we were switching 1 through 5 and we were fine. Al Horford, 1 through 5, we're fine. This is what people don't understand. We are elite defensively. Defense wins championship. You can score as many points as you want to. If you can't score on the best defensive team in the league, what are you going to do? Nothing. You can't do shit. You can't do nothing. You can't do a motherfucking thing. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care about what people said or what the ranks were and all that stuff. I don't care about the Timberwolves ranking as the best defensive team in the league or anything like that. Don't care about the Lakers having the top. I don't care. When it comes down to those last 7 minutes of a game, can you make it happen? No. We force turnovers. We force mistakes. We force bad shots. We can go 3 minutes without scoring because we can keep you from scoring. I personally want to thank every sports analyst in the world because I guarantee 95, Ray, when I say this, I mean this, 95% of the sports analysts that we watch every day
picked Dallas
to beat us. I went and researched. I literally can count on one hand how many people picked Boston to win. This is why this win is so immaculate to me. You know one sports analyst I hate so much?
Who?
LaShawn McCoy.
For the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yes. He says the most asinine things in the world. He literally makes that entire show. I'm gonna be honest. The entire show, that entire show, outside of maybe Greg Jennings, all of their analysis, all of their opinions, all of their, you know what I'm saying, comments or anything they have to say are emotionally based. They're never, you got to see it to believe it based. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not when you bring up the things they say, it makes no sense, and they never take accountability for what they say if they're wrong. They never do. They never do. One person that always takes accountability. I hate when people hate on him. Don't care if you hate on him. Stephen A. Smith. When Stephen A. Smith is wrong, he says it live on TV. I was wrong. I picked this team. I wasn't supposed to. I shouldn't have did it. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much. One thing he's never wrong is about the Cowboys, so I don't fault him for that. But when it comes to anything, like nobody picked us to win.
I was about to say, that's the only person I remember picking was Paul Pierce.
Of course, Paul Pierce is going to pick us. And of
but
course,
he was confident though. Like even if he never played for the team, I think he was going to pick. That's how confident he was in the Celtics. Even if he never played for that team, I felt like he was legit riding.
Let me tell you something. The first person I tuned in on the next day was Paul Pierce.
I did too. I was not even going to hold you.
I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see nobody else but the truth. That's the only person I wanted to see. And what did he do? He came in there with the Boston coat, with the Boston chains, with the Larry O'Brien trophy, with the Boston ring. He had a cup of Boston coffee. He had him a Boston cigar. And he ain't do nothing but kick his feet up and let everybody else say how they was wrong. I'm going to let y'all go first. That was my favorite line. Because I'm good. You know what I'm saying? This coffee tastes so much better this morning than it did yesterday. So that's where my walking on sunshine comes from. I'm gonna talk about it so much. Y'all don't understand. I told people the summer is over. Y'all gonna hear this until October. I am sorry.
Yeah, you know that song about 50 Cent Window Shopper?
Oh yeah.
The top feels so much better than the bottom.
Hey,
so
much better. So much better.
I'm telling you, when the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, that's what I'm gonna just say. Going here, window shop instrumental. The top feels so much better than the bottom. Y'all going to hear
I swear, boy, I might cry. I almost cried when Boston won. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I almost shed a tear when I seen when I seen them boys hold that trophy. Cause it's like y'all don't understand. I went through this. I went through it. I was there. I went through the pain and the suffering. Y'all did not pick my boys. Everybody said this is the argument, and then we can get off Boston. This is the only argument. If you really want to have an argument with me, this is all I'm gonna say to you. Before the NBA Finals, everybody said we did not have a hard journey to get there, right? Miami, we won in 5. Cleveland, we won in 5. Indiana, we won in 4. Am I right, Ray?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all basically ran through the whole East.
Okay. So, and those 3 teams didn't have their best players on the floor. Am I correct?
No.
No. I'm not talking to you, Ray. I'm asking you to answer it.
Uh-huh.
Those 3 teams did not have their best player on the floor, right?
Right.
So, what can those same people say when we walk into the NBA Finals, right, Ray?
Right.
And we beat a team in the same manner we beat the last 3 teams when they had all their best players on the floor. Because if I'm not mistaken, we beat them 4-1, right?
Yeah.
We beat Indiana 4-0, we beat Cleveland 4-1, and we beat Miami 4-1, right?
Yeah.
So where's your valid argument now?
You don't have to.
See, if we would have went 7 games, then you would have been like, all right, so the East was weak. Boston made it. They won. They fought the nail and hair. The East is weak. We got to see what happens next year to see. Y'all would have an argument. It would have been we fought well, we fought hard, we got the win. You know what I'm saying? I would have took that. But because we walked into the NBA Finals to a team that everybody picked against us and we beat them 4-1, we gave them one game in Dallas. Bad shooting night. It's cool. We good.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I said y'all wanted to win this in Boston. That's like
that's it. We just wanted the confetti to come down in Boston. That's it. We gave them one game. We let motherfuckers shoot whatever they wanted to shoot. All right, let's just see what type shit they on. That's how that was. It was basically, all right, let's test the water. Let's see what they on. When we see what they was on, what type of shit they had going on, we was like, oh yeah, we could beat this. Next game, let's go ahead and play. And that's exactly what we did. Let's play basketball. When Jaylen Brown said, I want Luka, you knew it was an issue. I knew it was an issue. Because I'm like, well, if I'm coaching, I would expect Drew Holiday to be on Luka. You know, I'm big body, Drew Holiday, fast twitches. He can really react. He can do it. But when Jaylen Brown says, you know what, nah, we good. Move out the way. I got him. And that's the beauty of our team because we can do that. We can go ahead and, all right, we're going to move Jaylen Brown. We're going to put him on Luka. We're going to put Derek White and Drew Holiday. We're going to flip them back and forth on Kyrie, depending on what the possession looks like, because both of them can guard whoever the three is, who is PJ Washington or Derek Jones at the time.
Poor PJ. He was trying to get that Brittany Renner money.
yeah, he was. He was trying to get that Brittany Griner money. Brittany Renner money. He's trying to get
Brittany Renner that child support. That's
he trying to get paid.
Yeah.
He was balling though. He was trying.
Yeah, he was trying.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, it pays when you're a better coach. Shout out to Jason Kidd because he is a great coach.
Yeah.
So, but the better team won. I'm like, where in the year did y'all see any type of flaw? We won most of our games. We have the most wins by like 20 or 30 or 40 or something like that. We got the most wins by 50. We got the number one seed. We got the best record in the league. We got the best point differential. We were the best team from start to finish, literally. At what point did y'all see, oh yeah, this team might lose in the East?
The way they beat Minnesota. I think it was the way they beat Minnesota. Everybody was convinced because everybody was on Minnesota's job because Minnesota had the best record, right?
No, Eric. No, let me tell you what happened. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Right, everybody was on Denver.
Yeah,
everybody was waiting for the Denver-Boston party. All right, cool. Denver beat LA. Everybody was trying to see what the Timberwolves was going to do. Timberwolves beat Denver. Now everybody is on the Timberwolves. Dallas beats the Timberwolves. Now everybody is on Dallas. All while, Boston is just running through everybody. Number one seed, we just getting them out the way. And that's the whole point of the number one seed. We're supposed to have the easiest path. Do people not understand that?
Yeah, that's what you fight for.
When you get the number one seed, you usually you play the 8 seed, and now because there's a play-in tournament, there's a point in time that you might play the 10 seed, who becomes an 8 seed. We're supposed to get the easier route.
I'm still pissed at my Bulls though. How the fuck we lose to a Jimmy Butler list?
I was pissed. I was mad at y'all.
Dog.
I was mad at y'all. These niggas don't even got y'all let Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo get y'all out of there.
The fuck up out of here. I was like, bro, we don't just. I was like, I'm gonna let you get on your shit, but I was like, split this team the fuck up.
No. I'm off my Celtics because I ain't got nothing else to say about the championship. Hate it or love it, we are the champions. We didn't cheat, we didn't bullshit, we didn't We didn't micromanage our minutes. We didn't do none of that shit. Everybody played again. Everybody played games. Everybody showed up. Everybody balled out. Everybody cooked. Everybody did their job. I don't care what you're talking about. Jason Tatum is still first team All NBA. Jaylen Brown should have been All NBA. Y'all dicked him out of that shit. So he snatched both of the MVPs. Snatched the Bill. I mean, not the Bill. He snatched the Bill Russell MVP, and he snatched the Larry Bird MVP. Boston. So yeah, I'm not talking about them no more. We good off them. I'm talking about this all
Okay,
season.
so before we get off that, what do you think about the Heat or the Knicks? Do you think they have a chance?
Ooh, see, that's why I said I wanted to talk about other teams. Let me tell you something. The Knicks just assembled the greatest role player duo team ever.
No. They looking nasty.
They have one alpha because Jalen Brunson is alpha. He's a dog. And they just got a bunch of role players. The best role player they got is Julius Randle. I want them to get rid of Julius Randle so bad. Because really, I think I personally think he's overrated. If in a perfect world, I would trade Julius Randle and maybe Dante for Zion.
They've been talking about Zion in New York for some time.
Because Zion needs to be in New York. He needs to be in a city where it ain't a bunch of food, where there's a bunch of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be the fuck away. He needs to be in a city where it's media, where you in all the drill music, you in all that. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be in
Stop listening to that young boy. Stop.
Yeah, he need to stop listening to that young boy. He need to stop listening to Fulio and them. You know what I'm saying? He need to get up off that. You know what I'm saying? He need to go to New York, listen to some Fabio Foreign. Listen to some Dave East, bro. Put some Nike boots on. You know what I'm saying? Fabulous already got the song for you.
Yeah, because he needs some structure.
Yeah,
he's gonna get some structure one way or another.
Yeah, he definitely needs some structure. But don't they got DeJounte Murray now?
They picked up somebody from.
Yeah, they got DeJounte Murray. They got DeJounte Murray from the Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, the Pelicans should finally do something.
Oh, the Pelicans got DeJounte Murray. I was thinking the Knicks. I was like,
oh no. The Pelicans got Mike. No, what's his name? Michael Bridges. That's his name.
Someone from Villanova. The nigga from Villanova. That's what.
Yeah, they got the whole Villanova squad.
Yeah, it's like the Villanova Knicks.
That's what somebody. They got Dante, they got Jalen, they got Josh, they got Michael. Yeah, they got the Villanova Knicks over there for real. They ain't getting out the second round.
All right. Well, since I'm just going to say this, and I don't care if one is younger than the other. I'd have kept DeMar DeRozan over Zach LaVine. I don't know what the fuck. Is it DeMar DeRozan? The way he was balling last year, I'd rather keep him. I don't care if he's 35, 36.
Let me tell you something. Here's the biggest question about the Bulls. Why the fuck do y'all still have Lonzo Ball?
I don't fucking know.
Get rid of him. Matter of fact, you know what
we got like four. We got 4 or 5 guards that we need to get rid of.
Like y'all got Kobe White. He's good. Get rid of Lonzo. I love Lonzo. I think Lonzo still is capable of being who he needs to be, just not in Chicago. Y'all need to rebuild. get rid of the big money contracts, get some draft picks, develop, and rebuild. It is
If
not.
if I'm correct, we gave away our draft picks for Zach and DeMar, so we kind of just asked out.
Man,
We're going to be
the worst thing, the
we're
worst
going to be
thing
trash
to
for
do.
some time.
I don't know what the fuck y'all thought y'all was going to get with that.
It worked at the beginning until Lonzo got hurt, and then next thing you know, it's just like.
But that I'm not gonna lie.
Motherfucking Toy Story. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play with you no more.
I'm not even gonna lie. Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and Vucevic with Kobe White and somebody else coming off the bench is pretty okay.
It sounds like a hard ass squad, right?
Yeah, because Kobe White is coming into himself now. Like he's balling all of a sudden.
Which I knew that was going to happen. I was like, we got to give Kobe White a chance. That's like, and he's been hitting. Like when Zach LaVine is out, he was hitting, which is why I'm okay with letting Zach LaVine go.
Get rid of Zach.
He's been injury prone. I'm not. Why are we keeping these injury prone ass players?
Y'all need to call LA. Y'all need to call LeBron. Y'all need to call somebody in LA, see if y'all can get a trade somewhere, somehow, to get some of them assets from over there. Rui Hachimura would be pretty good in a fucking Chicago jersey.
I keep calling that man team. You know that song that Japanese team of Tomodachi. Team of Tomodachi. Yeah. Hachitachi. That's it. I would like Hachitachi. But we need fucking fours and
yeah, man. Y'all need Rui Hachimura. You know what I'm saying? That's a good look for y'all. You know, y'all get rid of Zach. Y'all get Rui. Y'all get a draft pick, maybe 1 or 2 from the Lakers, and you got a sucker at this point. Because the Lakers are desperate.
Speaking of the Lakers, let's get to it.
Bronny.
Yeah. How you feel about the whole Bronny James and how he's been looking in the fucking drafts and all that? How you been feeling about this whole
so shout out to LeBron James because he is the ultimate father. If I have an opportunity to walk my son into the NBA league because I have the pool to do it, I'm gonna do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna give my son these millions. You're gonna play in this league because I have paid my dues and my kid, and this is what if I have the luxury to do that, I'm going to do it. The white man has done it all his fucking life.
That's exactly what I said.
Hey, if y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hey, quick history lesson to people that don't like LeBron. Y'all do realize that half of the presidencies that we get are in that base, in that manner. When we had both George Bushes, remember that?
And that's what I'm telling you. I said, black people, we're not used to nepotism.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Walk him in there. Give him his jersey. Give him his moment. He got his draft moment. He got his jersey. Summer league. He don't got to play in the league. He don't got to play in the league this year. Bronny looks promising. He doesn't look the way I don't know what people thought he was going to look like. I don't know. Y'all thought he was going to jump out the gym and all of a sudden be this
he got some bunnies. He got some bunnies, but I will say this because I agree with you. Like, and you know me, I'm the biggest LeBron hater. F LeBron gang. Gang. But even I said, I'm with it. I was like, I'm with it. And the fact that he got his son in, I said, I think black people should appreciate that because, like I said, we're not used to seeing nepotism on our side. And working in your favor. Not only that, you give him a guaranteed contract with millions of dollars and all that stuff because of the pool you got as a father. Hell yeah.
And I'm about to say, and it's not like Bronny didn't already have NIL deals where he was already making millions. So it's not about the money. It's about my son doing what he wants to do and what I want him to do. I want him to be in the league. He has the opportunity to be in the league because I'm the man. Fuck y'all. Eat a dick. He's in the league today. So
and LeBron always said, "I want to play with my son."
and now he has the opportunity and he has the pull to be able to do it. Look here, niggas. I've been doing this shit for 22 fucking years. I've literally been top 3 for the last 22 years. I have carried this brand on my back at one point. Look, my nigga. Like, you got pulled. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If Deion Sanders could walk his sons into the league, do it.
Motherfucker, Luke Walton was a fucking Laker coach.
Fuck out of here.
And look how that turned out.
Fuck out of here. And Bill Walton wasn't even one of the greatest. He was great, but he
was just a tall white guy.
Hey, basically. Like, come on, get out of here. Fuck that. I'm gonna walk my son through the league. Shout out to LeBron for being a good fucking father.
Okay.
That's what that is. Stop hating.
Okay, so now I also say this, and for some reason this got a big debate on the comment section when I said, but I said LeBron can play until he's 50. I said the way LeBron takes care of his body, and like I said, this is coming from a LeBron hater. LeBron can play good until he's 50. Do you agree or disagree?
If LeBron puts his mind to do it, LeBron can be the first player coach since Bill Russell.
True.
That's my aspiration for this man at this point. I'm like, this is the only thing you can do that can never be done again. Like, you're putting your name in and you're sketching your name in history like no other. You know, so at this point, it's really about that. Like I tell people, when I have my GOAT debate about who's the greatest, I don't go off I go off your peak. How great was your greatest? How great were you when you were at your greatest? Who was better? If I put Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, Tim Duncan, Shaq, Dirk Nowitzki, Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, let me think, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Larry Bird. If I put all these motherfuckers in a bottle and shake them up and they all at their greatest, who's going to come out as the best? That's my conversation. Longevity, that conversation is never to be even talked about again. LeBron James is doing something that I don't think any other athlete can do. Fuck a basketball player. Athlete. For you to be this great, this long, this consistent. It's literally 26-6.
And that's what I said. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, what did he average last year? About 28? He averaged 28.
28-7-7.
28-7-7, still top 5 player. And according to the Olympics, he is the best player on the Olympics, in which he had to carry the team at least 2 or 3 fucking games.
Yeah, to get to for us to win. He carried us back against Saudi Arabia. I mean, not Saudi Arabia.
South Sudan.
Yeah, South Sudan. He carried
and
us
for, and for anybody that's like, this is like, who the fuck is South Sudan? I want people to understand, and the only reason I know this is because I'm a Bulls fan. The person that was coaching him was Luol Deng. Luol Deng, during his time, was one of the best two-way players in the league, especially in his prime.
We used to call him Luol Deng-a-lang.
Yeah,
that's what we used to call it. That boy used to be a problem.
Yeah, Luol Deng, and he actually used to give LeBron fits. I'm not saying like he would shut him down, but he would give him fits.
Man, he used to give LeBron fits, Kobe problems, Tracy McGrady back issues, Vince Carter lost his hair. Man, he was giving everybody issues. He was annoying as hell. He was consistent. Yes. He was a great defender, wide body, long arms, knew what the fuck to do, made good decisions, played alongside Derrick Rose. For people who don't know.
And Ben Gordon.
He was a bucket. He was a bucket. He was a defender. You leave him open, that's your ass. That's all I'm gonna say. You leave that man open, you're done. You should whoever is on your team, whoever is your coach, should bench you for leaving that man open. But yeah, man, these I'm like South Sudan is just a team full of two-way players.
Yes. I was looking at I said, not to say something stupid, but all of them look like Luol Deng.
But like, hey, no bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's just like that. They have a team full of two-way players. Their team is structured between about 6'6" and 6'10". Their point guard is probably their smallest point guard. And shout out to him. That nigga had a fucking triple double. He was out there cooking.
Oh yeah, he was not playing.
He was not playing. He was out there giving out buckets. But yeah, it's crazy that LeBron has to lead this team to the promised land. But I'm gonna say it like this: I don't think they took the games serious because now they just running through people.
Oh yeah. I said the same thing too. It was an exhibition, but I think people just we're so used to being dominant that even a close game, people want to worry about it. But like it was just an exhibition. But them niggas in South Sudan can ball. I did.
No, they're an issue. South Sudan is an issue.
You know who's playing in the Olympics right now? That's going to be a good game.
Who? France?
Canada versus France.
Yeah, France and Canada. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm trying to see that. That's what I'm.
That's the game. I'm like, I need to see that.
I'm trying to see that. I'm telling you, bro. That Canada and France game is going to be lit. Is Victor Wembanyama? Hey, let me tell you something. I've never heard glazing so bad in my life. I think you know what I'm about to say.
The Wembanyama glazing?
Oh my God. 2K glazes Victor Wembanyama like a bad bitch on a Sunday afternoon. Let me tell you something. Slim. It got so bad that when I say his name, I say it the same way. Victor Wembanyama. I'm like, yo, 2K, y'all doing too much. Calm down. We know he's 7'4". like we know this nigga can move like this. All right, chill out. Like, come on, 2K. But I'm excited to see that Canada versus France shit. That shit gonna be lit.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of the Olympics, have you been focusing on the Olympics? What have you been liking so far?
Oh man, my boo I'm gonna say my boo Sha'Carri came in second place. I was rooting for you. It's all good, baby.
Did you watch that race?
Yeah, I did.
Yo, look, I love me some Sha'Carri. I love me some Sha'Carri too. I know I've been hard on it, but it was all love where it come from. But that St. Lucia girl,
nah, she was cooking. She was gone.
She had a stride.
Yeah, she was gone. Sha'Carri, you wasn't gonna catch her that day.
Yeah, she was like, I don't know. She has like some people just like you could tell when someone had that. Mm-hmm. It was just her day, and
that was her day.
It's not like I don't think Sha'Carri was bad because the only thing she had a problem with she always had a slow startup, but she would like catch him at the end because she St. Lucia girl.
I'm about to say Sha'Carri. Her problem is when she starts, she sort of like leans to the right.
Yeah, she like wide, like the she was kind of like wide footed with the start. I saw that.
So that is why she starts slow because she's not running straight. Like she start running to sideways and then she straightens up. So she usually. I was like, damn, baby, you fast as shit. Don't get me wrong. But you even your fast as wasn't enough length for you to catch her.
Yeah, but I was looking at that because I was looking at two things. One, I was looking at the I can't even get. I just know she's from St. Lucia. I was looking at her shit and I was like, She had a great she had a great start. She had a great stride, and she's ended strong. It's like you couldn't have a perfect. That was like a perfect run.
Yeah, she was. It just wasn't her day. I wasn't mad. My baby.
I wasn't mad either.
My baby got a medal. She got her a silver medal. She coming back. She gonna come back. She gonna get that gold. She's bound to get the gold. You can see it.
Yeah, she's bound to get the gold.
Yeah,
and the fact that there was no Jamaicans in that final run.
Yeah, she bound to get that gold. She just, you know what I'm saying? She getting closer and closer. That's all we need. That's all I'm looking at. I'm looking at her progress. She getting closer and closer. She getting better and better. She's straightening her problems up. You starting to see her work on that shit. I'm like, all right, cool.
And she getting finer. I don't know what it was. She getting finer too.
Because she thinking about me, bruh. Don't worry about that. That's my woman. Sha'Carri is my woman.
That's yours. That's yours. I was say.
Like, yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I be sending her text messages to encourage her while she's down there. Look,
good job, boo.
You know what I'm saying? You got to run your race, baby.
Oh man.
But I've been watching that. I watched Noah. I watched Noah one. I thought he lost at first.
I thought he was. That shit was so close.
Yeah, I was like, I thought he lost, but I didn't. The rules are it's the torso, not the head. So I was like, oh, this nigga smart as shit. I mean, it's the. I was like, yeah, this nigga smart as shit. Like he said, it's not the foot first, it's the torso.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang, yeah, that shit was close as hell. I was like, yeah, but we got that gold though. And Simone Biles just out here whooping ass, taking names. She lost last night though.
She gave that one away.
Yeah, she failed.
She was like, I did enough. I'm the GOAT.
She ain't have to do it. She good, if she would have won last night, she'd have tied for the most medals by one gymnast.
It was, first of all, I ain't never seen a bunch of white people hate on one person as much as they hate on Simone Biles. They
hate her because she's literally the greatest.
Like, she is literally the greatest. I think one of the coaches, she was like, there need to be a rule. She can't be. She's like, bitch, I'm retiring anyway. But she was like, it got to be a rule. She can't be like competing no more. She went to.
Yeah. Niggas, she got her own move, bro. She got her own move that ain't been done ever. This little motherfucker is 4'9".
Also, I heard she had a hurt foot too, so she was going all this on her foot.
Yeah, she hurt her foot. She hurt her foot like 2 days before. I think in the event she did before that, she had hurt her foot. So, but yeah,
y'all not fucking with her on her foot. Y'all not fucking with her on the worst day. Y'all just not fucking with her.
Y'all just leave her alone. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But I do got some disappointments to talk about.
Go ahead, talk your disappointments.
Hey, the United States, the Olympics. Let me tell y'all something. United States, y'all need to call me. Y'all need to call me and let me go get my homies, 2 of my homies, so we can do this 3-on-3. I'm sick of these motherfuckers. Jimmer, for that, bro, you not doing it, okay? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to go ahead and call Ice Cube and get the big 3. Get 3 of them niggas to come out there because they going to cook. And they're going to get that United States gold medal back here because there's no way we getting our ass with the way we are 3-on-3. We eliminated. That shit pissed me off.
It would piss anybody off.
I'm like, how the fuck? 3-on-3, nigga. We could have got 3 motherfuckers who ain't make it to the United States fucking who ain't make it on the USA team to play to win that fucking 3-on-3. Who?
You know what's funny? I was telling people, I know YouTubers hoop better than this shit.
Like, I'm like, bro, are y'all fucking serious, bro? It's no way. Somebody called a professor. He should be out there. Somebody called a professor, man. Somebody call my man Famous Los, bro. Famous Losa, shoot that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Somebody call my man Duke, bro.
He's like, you can shoot that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, come on, Jimmer.
Like it ain't no fucking. I'm like, it ain't no fucking way, bro. We could have had, man. Somebody called Kwame Brown, man. You could make your comeback right here in the United in the Olympics by playing this 3-on-3, bro. Like you could shut Stephen A. ass up, bro. You ain't got no championship, but you got a gold medal. Somebody do something, bro. There's no way we losing 3-on-3 to the Netherlands or whoever.
Netherlands.
I don't even remember who we lost to, but the fact that we lost is pissing me off. Like
I was mad because I was like, these niggas still play 1950 basketball. Why would we?
Slim, bruh. It was the fact. No, what killed me was when I first seen it, I thought it was the USA men's basketball team. I was really about to be upset. Like, how the fuck did we get eliminated, bruh? I was really about to be upset. But I'm like, the 3-on-3, and then I just see Jimmer Fredette sitting there. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, they got Jimmy Buckets out there, and y'all can't even win that, bro. Y'all need to have some different tryouts or something, bro. Y'all need to have a motherfucking worldwide tournament.
Yo, there's a couple of sports I was looking at. Yo, I was like, I feel like me and a couple of boys, if I can play. There's a couple of Olympic sports. I was like, yo, I think me and a couple of people I know, we can get up and we can play it because that's what it looked like. Oh, shit.
No, that's no. Fuck no. I'm trying to, Ray. We gotta start our own sport so we can get to the Olympics, bro.
Oh, shit. Video game. Yo, I'm telling you, they're gonna put video games in the Olympics one day. I know there's already talks about it. They might put video games in the Olympics. So,
no.
If they put 2K, I'm a similar team.
Yeah, nah, bro. I ain't doing 2K, bro. I can't do 2K. I can't do 2K with no overseas motherfuckers. They be cheating.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? But no, if we just need to find a game that is like universally like it's impossible for you to cheat. You just gotta really know how to play. It just put their ass into something. Like I'm getting tired of this shit. This shit is getting. Or what if we have an international battle rap jump where we can send our best battle rappers from the United States to go battle against other countries, and we can have translators translate what motherfuckers are saying.
You know what's funny? That would be dope as hell. But I think they do that for breakdancing.
Oh yeah.
Which again is still dope as hell. But I was thinking. I should be following swimming, but I don't really follow swimming like that, like I used to.
Well, if the Olympics ever have a sleeping contest, I got your man right here. Ain't nobody gonna beat this nigga.
Nah, I'm undisputed.
He's a sleeping god. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that shit. But no, the Olympics are very entertaining this year. I'm enjoying it. I'm just waiting to see, you know what I'm saying, if my boys can, you know, so we could bring home the gold. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it's about. We already got the gold and the other things that we wanted. You know what I'm saying? We got the fastest man in the world. We got the second fastest woman in the world. You know what I'm saying? We got the best gymnast ever. We got the best well, no, we don't. We don't have the best golfer.
We used to.
We used to. Which I fucked him up too. But yeah. So we should be we'll be all right, bro. We will be okay. Nah, that's my sister.
All right. Did you watch the opening ceremony?
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
It was weird.
I said the same thing.
It was weird. I felt like something bad was gonna happen. Like you ever see one of those like terrorist movies where something like that happens where every country is in one spot and then all of a sudden a boat blows up and then the next boat blows up and then the next boat blows up and all of a sudden all these countries are in disarray and it's on TV and you know what I'm saying, like Olympus is falling or some shit. I felt like something was about to happen. And then they had LeBron tall ass standing in the front of the fucking boat. Like, what type of colonization is this? Like, I was like, what the hell? This shit look like we about to go on World War III. I'm scared, and I hope LeBron ain't supposed to be George Washington. The way he was standing up there just holding the flag and shit. I'm like, man, look at this nigga, man. You can't never get a nigga to do nothing and take it serious.
Big goofy ass. Go ahead. We back on. Go ahead. Can you hear me, Q? Is it me? Can you hear me? I see your mic is muted, Q.
You get me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh yeah. But no, that shit was just I ain't know what to think of it. I just thought that shit was weird as hell.
Well, all right. We just get that. Any last words before we get on to the next thing?
Oh yeah, USA, whatever.
Okay. All right. Now we was talking about it earlier, but let's give. I want you to give your thoughts on SummerSlam that just happened.
Oh no, that shit was lit. That shit was dramatic. The PG era is officially over. We just saw baby Rey Mysterio, aka Lord Eddie Guerrero, really show his true colors. That shit was funny. It's the mustache, bro. He think he grown. That's his problem.
He is a man now. Or as Michael Cole would say, "You two-timing son of a bitch."
He got the Jim Carrey mustache from Sonic.
Yo, that's actually pretty funny.
Like his mustache is evil. I think that's what made him do it. He got a mullet and a mustache, bro. He's confusing me. He looks like Eddie Guerrero. But nah, it was entertaining. Braun Breaker finally won, so we could stop the the Sammy Hogan thing.
Yeah, everybody was calling him Sammy Hogan, but I was like, it's weird. You know, it's funny. I feel sad for some wrestlers because wrestling is the only like everybody loves you, and then everybody's like, "Can we move the fuck on?"
Nah, it usually depends on the person he's put up against. Like if we could clearly see that one person is better than this person, we're like, all right, look. Stop the bullshit. We know he's supposed to beat him. Don't bullshit us. Like that's you know what I'm saying. That's the whole Rey Mysterio and Batista thing. Like it's like we know.
Yeah, I agree with that. I thought SummerSlam was good. I think. What do you think? How you feel about the new champions that we have, like the Nia Jax, the Braun Breaker,
Braun,
Gunther?
okay, the Braun Breaker's cool. I want to see how much of a fighting champion he is. I want to see if he's going to turn. Nia Jax, that's well overdue. We knew that was going to happen eventually. Bayley had to give it up because Bayley wasn't really it as far as the storyline. So we knew that had to happen. I'm really waiting to see if Charlotte Flair shows up. That's kind of what I want. In a whole broken world, I wish Charlotte Flair was in Nia Jax's position where she was like mentoring Tiffy. I think that's who Tiffy reminds me of a little bit of Charlotte Flair type of thing. So, but Nia Jax is cool. Braun Breaker's cool. LA Knight overdue. That should have been happened. Yeah, those are the only new champions. CM Punk, you blew it, you motherfucker. I'm glad I didn't bet on you because I would have been pissed the fuck off because you had to win twice. But it's okay. It's your first match back. You was emotional as hell. You forgot what you was dealing with. You forgot what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? You lost sight of what it was really about. I'm waiting for the triple threat between them three because that's going to be entertaining. And damn, bro, rest in peace to Judgment Day.
Oh man, yeah, it was funny. Wallace, I was talking to Wallace. It was like, because I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting the betrayal like this, and he was like, you have to remember that he cost them that Damian Priest cost Finn Balor joint a year ago. I was like, oh, so they're playing on what happened a year ago. I was like, oh shit, that's good flashbacking because I didn't realize this shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that either.
So, and the look that he gave him, I was like, it's one of those. If looks can kill.
Yeah, he was waiting for that. It was the whole Gunther choking him out while like he's dead ass reaching for Finn Balor to kill him. Like he's getting choked out. Like what the cinematic part about it was the fact that he cared more about killing somebody that betrayed him rather than retaining his championship. I think this pay-per-view was very emotional. There's a lot of emotions going on with the matches we actually like cared about. CM Punk match, that was emotional. The Bloodline match, that was the Gunther match, that was the Rhea Ripley match that started everything. That was great that they started the whole pay-per-view with that match. Because it really set a tone on how everything was going to be for the rest of the night.
I agree.
It was really like, yeah, y'all going to be pissed off. It's going to be a lot of, you didn't see this coming type thing going on. It's going to be a couple of, all right, we kind of knew that was going to happen. We already, you know what I'm saying? When you got an executive producer who's actually listening to the fans and paying attention to what people are saying, like we knew that Braun Breaker, LA Knight, you know what I'm saying, Nia Jax, we knew they was going to eventually win. So we already kind of figured that was going to happen. It was the matches that, like the build-up matches that we were watching. Like that CM Punk build-up was just amazing. That was good. And then the whole Rhea Ripley coming back and, you know what I'm saying, just a couple of days ago, Dominic is like, I don't fuck with Liv Morgan, and then he does this with Liv Morgan. It's like, okay, so what is his reason for screwing over, you know what I'm saying, Rhea Ripley? Like, it's a lot. It's entertaining. Shit was emotional as hell. Roman Reigns came back finally. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, that whole stadium popped.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest Samoan call I ever heard. when he
Which
speared.
also I'm happy because because the way they used to boo the fuck out of Roman.
Nah, this is what I told you. People were more upset at the underdog story with him. Certain people don't need that. Certain people don't need to be okay, I'm fighting my way up type shit. Like, no, nigga, we already know you are the man. We waiting for you to know that you're the man. Change your whole shit up. Act like you the man and start whooping these people like you know you're supposed to win. You're not supposed to almost losing to shit, getting like no. It's certain people who don't. It's like he picked up it's like he took damn, I forgot his name. Who used to be with the Shield with them?
Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose.
It's like he took the Dean Ambrose route, where he was the underdog. I'm the lone wolf by myself, and nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna defy all the rules type shit, all that shit. And I'm a fight. And he was the anti-hero type guy, like that thing and all that shit. But then he changes his aura to this man. Look, I run the show. I've been doing this shit forever. I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas talk about. Y'all can't beat me. Y'all can't do nothing with me. I am the head of the table. I am the tribal chief. This is who I am. Acknowledge me. That was probably one of the greatest fucking character switches in years. Like he did that. Triple H is a fucking genius. He truly is.
The whole I'm tired being humble shit.
Yeah, like Triple H is a fucking genius with this. It's like he took everything that Vince did and flipped it and used it to captivate the fan base, because we're like, a lot of the shit we were pissed off at is like he poked fun at it. He'll fuck with us with it, and with these new gimmicks that these wrestlers have, and it'll be like, oh yeah, okay, I fuck with it. I'm really like, what really hurts my soul more often than not is that the great Bray Wyatt isn't here, because what he could have done with the bloodline is almost like immaculate. Like, that was on his way. We already knew that was going to happen. That was supposed to happen again. It's oh my God. So Triple H is just a genius. Roman Reigns is he's truly shown that he is the man. We know Cody Rhodes is the man to beat. We know he's the champion. We know he you know what I'm saying? But in the words of AJ Styles, Roman Reigns is the face that runs the place.
I agree. Okay, so also I'm gonna ask you this question. I asked Father and Dion this, so I'm gonna ask you this. I don't know. You've been hearing that a lot of people was kind of like getting on Triple H because Bobby Lashley is no longer with the company, and they just think that it was due to racism. Do you feel like
no,
Bobby Lashley not there to push because of racism?
No.
Because it was not just Bobby Lashley. It was like MVP, the whole bloodline thing, which I do agree the bloodline thing was it was premature. It stopped premature, but they was like how can I say this? Like ever since like Bobby, you don't see Bobby Lashley and he's a main eventer, and they had nothing for also Tamina and Shelton Benjamin and Bianca Belair, and Bianca Belair is like a mid Carter now, so they felt like Triple H was being racist, and you disagree.
I don't think it's a race thing. I think the WWE is just overcrowded with superstars.
A lot of great talent.
Yeah, they're just overcrowded with superstars, and To be honest, this bloodline storyline takes a lot of TV time. It takes a lot of TV time. It's a very big part of production. They go into production doing a lot. There are a lot of fucking storylines to, you know what I'm saying, to unfold. We still got Jade Cargill. You know what I'm saying? She's still fresh. There's something brewing between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Mark my words. Okay? Triple H knows what the fuck he's doing. If there's one thing Triple H is known to be good at, is breaking up factions. We know Triple H comes from a long line of faction breakups. He is no fucking fool. All he is doing is creating a storyline, something bigger, something better. He's probably killing a storyline as far as Bianca Belair in the women's division to create another one to make things more. Oh my God, I'm like, what people don't understand is there's not that long of a line when it comes to women champions. You get what I'm saying? Like the landscape when it comes to being champion is very wide right now. You know, these are two. There's no Becky Lynch. There's no Charlotte Flair. You know what I'm saying? These are two main card superstars who usually are in the mix when it comes to championships. We are within a transition. There's about to be a new thing going on. I'm telling you. Be on the lookout for Nia Jax to start a fucking war between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Something like that is going to happen eventually. Something is going to start brewing between them two. There's going to be a power trip. There has to be between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They're losing too much. They're getting screwed. They're losing too much. Jade Cargill is a villain. Do your research, people. She is very known to be a villain.
She a bad one.
Like, if you watch,
more ways than one.
I'm about to say, if you watched her in the past, I'm telling you, if you've seen her outside of WWE before she got there where she was before, you would know she is a villain. She is a villain. She's a bad guy. She's good at it too. So that's something to really keep your eye out for when it comes to that whole situation going on, because that little tag team thing, it's not going to work that long. I don't know what people think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So as far as the racism thing goes, I think Triple H is trying to get his people on because those are the people like he been wanted to kind of like put on the Johnny Garganos, the Tommaso Ciampas, the DIYs, and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you're seeing is you're seeing like Triple H's people that they're fighting against. Even Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn win the IC title. That's like Triple H's people. That's
Yeah.
Two, Bianca Belair. People forget that she had a 3-year run as the top star. I understand. Like you kind of like you always want to see top stars being top stars, especially they're your favorite. But she was on top for 3 years. She had like 3 WrestleManias, and she's still undefeated. And I know they're trying to push Jade Cargill. I've been telling people this too. They're trying to push Jade Cargill, but Jade Cargill is still fucking green.
Yeah, very.
And I don't say that to hate on Jade Cargill. I say that because it is obvious that she is still green, but she's coming along. But she's coming along very well. But everybody knows she has the look, she has the physique, and the talent is there. She just still got to mold a little bit. She's got to be great. She just got to be a little bit more tuned, and she's going to be literally a goddess in WWE. She knows it. The WWE knows it. Everybody else knew it when she was in AEW. It was just like when she go to WWE, she's gonna be special. So, also, it's just, but and also with the Bobby Lashley thing, I understand. Like Bobby Lashley, I think he had a good run when he was in there, especially with the U.S. title and the heavyweight title. The only thing I was disappointed in is that I didn't get the match I really wanted with Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley because I wanted to see two big ass heavyweights beat the fuck out of each other. I really didn't get that, or at least it was lackluster. And Tamina, I'm like, I don't think they ever knew what to do with Tamina because she was and I always say this because they always kind of like went through this too. Like she came up through that WWE Diva era, and like that Diva era kind of like fucked a couple of people up, like Alicia Fox, Natty. Even though Natty could wrestle my ass off, it kind of fucked up Natty. And Naomi. It was like there's a couple people like they knew they could wrestle, but since they had to be divas, and that diva still was taking that diva shit seriously, it kind of like stuck them. So
it was the pot was already filled. They couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, so I'm glad Naomi got a title, but I always felt like Tamina herself, she should have got a title herself because she had a look. And Dion said, and I kind of agree with Dion. He's like, it's probably because of the shit with Superfly Johnny Snook and the shit that was going on with him. And I was like, I can see that. It's kind of unfair, but I can see that happening. Yeah. But as far as like Triple H being racist, I was like, nah, I don't see it. Yes, if anything, like since he's been there, the brand has definitely been better, and people are enjoying it. But I just guess, like I said, we just want to see our people's on top, and I think that's where it's mostly coming from. So,
we just gotta appreciate the moments we have, and just allow the course to go the way it's supposed to. The Rock didn't have the championship all the time, and he was one of the only ones. He was one of the only big ones, one of the only big black, you know what I'm saying, African American wrestlers who were like big in the company at that time. And he didn't have the championship. I mean, he was a mid carder sometimes, but I mean, his aura carried that mainstream thing going on. That's it. We just gotta enjoy the product, man. Stop trying to make it about somebody.
Yeah. And last but not least, if you really want to see some black excellence in wrestling, watch NXT. There's a lot of black wrestlers on there that you will love, and I feel like they're doing it there, especially in the female divisions. But Trick Williams, I think Trick Williams is a dog. I'm sad he lost the title too, but at the same time, I think people are going to be behind him. Who else? What is it? Jada Parker. Yeah. She had that little feud with Mia Yim, aka Mitchin. I enjoyed that because they beat the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, they
thought them bitches really hated each other. It was like about me a high school fight. It was on site, and I like seeing that. Plus, I like seeing Mia Yim like being in more matches. So,
man. She's actually good.
Yeah, she's actually good, and she's actually she's been showing off too. Like if she wasn't doing, I've been saying like she's been impressing me more and more. But I always knew she had that in her. But I'm just like I'm glad other people are seeing that because the feud with Nia Jax and the feud with Jada Parker, I feel like a lot of people have been paying more attention to it. So I was happy about that because I was like. And like the fact that she could do an HBIC gimmick is even better. So it's just I'm just glad about that. So
Yeah, I totally agree. I just think the landscape of the WWE has widened a lot more than it's supposed to. That's why we are advocating for another title. That's why
almost definitely.
that's why that needs to be pushed instead of trying to force feed um, our black wrestlers into being champions until they're watered down. You know what I'm saying? And they're not respected because we don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring another title in the women's division. You know what I'm saying? Something else to widen the margin for these performers that we got that are top tier. You know what I'm saying? You get a intercontinental or European title. That's what I kept saying. I want the women to get the European title.
The European title.
I want the European title to be reintroduced, and I want it to be a women's title.
That'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying? Reintroduce it. You know what I'm saying? Bring it out. It's a full division, full women's division title. It's not branded. It's any woman can get it. You know what I'm saying? To widen that margin to make it more entertaining for women to actually fight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of these women don't need to be in tag teams to be showcased. Some of these women need to be in singles matches to be able to showcase their greatness. You know what I'm saying? To stay relevant. People don't appreciate it because, you know what I'm saying, they don't they're you know what I'm saying, right now the women's division, the tag team women's division is not really that good. Not right now. It's a little stale. So like, it gives a chance. It widens that margin for these uh, um, female superstars to be able to add that to their repertoire. Come on, man. The European title in the women's division. Let's be real. That's tough.
That is tough.
You know what I'm saying? That's tough. You know what I'm saying? You know how many mid card women can fight for that to get to the promised land. You know how many how many top tier female wrestlers who can grab that title and make that title relevant. They can the John Cena effect. Take the U.S. title to make it look like it's the WWE Championship.
Speaking of, how you feel about him about to retire?
It means I'm a grown ass man. That's what that means. It means I'm old as shit. I'm grown. My kids are in the era that this is their era. These are the kids' era. It just means that I am truly a grown man. I've been watching John Cena since I was a kid. I remember the day he said ruthless aggression. I thought it was the cheesiest shit in the world. I thought he was a cheesy motherfucker. No, not at all. I treat John Cena the same way I treat LeBron James. To be honest, that's crazy. How their careers sort of like mimic each other. They have similar statuses in the world. You know what I'm saying? We ridicule John Cena. We treated John Cena bad at some point. It was deserved. Sometimes it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? John Cena went through the phase where we was like, nigga, get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? We went through the phase where he was the champion. He was the people's champ. The champ is here. He was the man. You know what I'm saying? We was all in love with him. Then he finally won. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like LeBron. But as soon as he won the big championship, we started to hate him because he was like, all right, we tired of this shit. We tired of the same ass moves. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. So like, but to see him retire and to see the resume that he actually has, to sit back and actually appreciate what he has done for the company, because he is also a person who carried this company on his back. There's only a few of them who actually carried this company with the longevity that he has on their back and succeed and be great and survive. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Hall of Fame, first year, he should be inducted. The year he retires, he should be in the Hall of Fame that same year. I don't think we should even waste time. I think we should just go ahead and let him retire, let him be in the Hall of Fame, let him be the next Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Or at least try to be. But he's pretty good at movies. He all right in the movies. So, he ain't that bad. But, you know what I'm saying? John Cena is definitely top 5 greatest ever. Period. There's no way around it. He
solidified his spot with his gorillas.
Hey,
I'll rock with you niggas.
Hey. What do you say? You could battle
to the loop.
Got
the drop.
He said you could battle for your stop for your. You could battle for your spot of the illest. I solidified my spot with gorillas, and now I'm rock with you niggas. Shout out to my nigga Matt Hoffa. Hey, congratulations to John Cena. He is the greatest of our era. He is the greatest of that era. He carried that era. When the Rock, Stone Cold, and everybody left, he was the man. He was the man. He won. He entertained us. He made us mad. He made us happy. He made us sad. He carried this company with the same fucking gimmick. He is almost as great as The Undertaker. So I gotta give him his just due. The time is near. This is getting sad. I'm starting to get sad just thinking about the wrestlers that I watched my entire life become analysts and become podcasters and become other things other than the whoop ass motherfuckers that I'm used to seeing.
By the way, Undertaker on a podcast is always a must watch for me.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. There are a handful of wrestlers that do podcasts. There are only 3 that I watch, that I will sit and watch and get all the entertainment that I need out of it. It's The Undertaker, Stone Cold. Oh shit, who just said? Oh, okay. It's The Undertaker, it's Stone Cold, and it's Booker T.
I like that.
And hey, shout out to Booker T. Since we on the wrestling scene, shout out to Booker T, man. We gotta respect King Booker.
King Booker.
Hey, let me tell you something. I don't know why this shit be popping up on my phone. I was on YouTube. You know, the little shorts started to pop up. The a YouTube short popped up of Booker T, a complication of Booker T saying King Booker. If you want to laugh, but stand next to you might want to stand next to the bathroom. I promise you, when he says King Booker, it is the funniest shit you could ever watch in your life. But shout out to Booker T, because Booker T is actually he's one of the GOATs when it comes to this. So, but yeah, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Booker T, those 3 podcasts I really like. Ryback, I tried to watch him, but he does too much of WWE bashing for me. It's like
he just be hating.
That's all. He's like I don't like the bitter haterness. I don't like it. It's like Ryback, and the thing is, what grinds my gears, Ray, is the wrestlers who hate the most, who weren't that good in the company. You weren't shorted because of backstage problems or something like that. It shows on footage. You botching moves. You botching sales. You botching finishes. It shows. So because I understand Vince McMahon was an asshole. We understand he was horrible at this shit sometimes. He was a genius, but he was horrible. There are things to appreciate about Vince. There are things to hate about Vince McMahon. I get it. We all get it. This is the business. We understand. But god damn it, bro. Get over it. That's truly how I feel. That's really how I feel about a lot of these ex-athletes who try to bash the company that was paying you all of this fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't bash them. If they really did you wrong, sue them. Sue the company. Defamation of character. Sue them. Take them to court if you really feel like they wronged you in this situation. But don't spend your entire time, your existence is based off hating on a company you worked for. So you telling me WWE was so bad they made you quit wrestling? They made you quit wrestling. No, WWE has standards. That's just that. Yeah, some people you got to get in where you fit in. That's the way of life. You're not going to get the same hand that Triple H gets. He's been here forever. He's fucking the president. He's fucking the owner's wife. I mean, the owner's daughter. God, no, I hope he wasn't. But I'm saying he's fucking the owner's daughter. You know what I'm saying? He was there when this company was on the brink of bankruptcy. When we were about to lose the war. He was there. He was there. The Undertaker was there. Shawn Michaels was there. The Rock, Stone Cold, all of these motherfuckers that you're bashing, they're talking about, they were there. They went through it. And then a lot of the wrestlers after that who helped rebuild the brand that were there. He hates John Cena, but you couldn't shine John Cena's boots if he asked you to. You're not on his level. You are not on these levels, bro. Understand where you are in this game, appreciate it, and move the fuck on. If it wasn't for you, it wasn't for you. Get over it, bro. Everybody can't be CM Punk, bro. Everybody wants to be a rebel against
Ryback hate Punk. It isn't anybody you hate. It is Punk.
Like, exactly. He's the person that has all the right to hate them. That's why I'm like, we're like, it'd be like, stop bitching, bro. Like, the one wrestler who has the one of the many, because there are people who've been wrong about the WWE. Let's not get that misconstrued. But
right.
What I'm saying is, for you to spend your life bashing about it, it doesn't help the situation. Your podcast is based on negativity towards the company. You can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you work for another company, that's different. I understand that. But some of these wrestlers who leave the WWE and go to these other companies, they don't even do that sometimes. They don't even talk about the WWE. They're like, fuck it. I'm over it.
Yeah.
They're gone. They're making their money. I'm a superstar here. I'm straight. It wasn't enough room for Dean Ambrose. He knew that. That's why he left. He's good at AEW,
and they was giving him shitty stories.
Exactly.
Literal shit stories, but shitty stories.
Yeah, they was giving him shitty stories, like the germaphobe junk.
Yeah. And I was like, this is a stupid ass game. And he knew it was stupid. It was like, yo, this is, but he dealt with it.
But it was Vince McMahon. The ultimate asshole. Like, nah, man, come on, man. It wasn't enough room for that guy. But it could have been. If the right people was in charge. You know what I'm saying? But he's somewhere else making his money. He good. You know what I'm saying? Was Monet.
Yeah. For some people have I don't know if you noticed this. This is the last thing I want to say before we get to our final thoughts. yo, it seems like a lot of people got like a hate boner for Mercedes Moné.
I don't understand where the hate is from though.
I don't understand it either because CM Punk did the same shit and everybody fucking praised Punk. But motherfucking she does it and it seems like everybody's treating her like she's some type of bitch. It was like, yo, what? It's really good.
I really wish Sasha didn't leave, but I'm kind of glad she left.
I'm glad she left because I've always said that if you're not, if you're not being appreciated where you at, you need to go somewhere. Go where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated.
And appreciation is based on how you feel.
Yeah.
So anybody, so the people that you might not feel like they appreciate you, they might feel like they do appreciate you, but you might not feel like it. But that's based on you, so you can't really say nothing about it. She made the move that she needed to make, and she got her name where it needed to be. Now her name is everywhere. She's one of the best superstars in the world.
And she showed it. So
yeah, I had to say. Oh, and the side note, Will Ospreay caught the meanest fucking knee I've ever seen in my life. All right, we're gonna lie. That shit was crazy.
That shit is nasty.
What's his name? MJF, whatever his name is.
MJF.
Yeah. Oh my god, he high kneed him in the jaw. It was like, goodness gracious. Oh my god. But yeah, look, you gotta get it where you fit in, brother. WWE is a company. It's a brand. This is what it's about. It's either you gonna stand tall or you gonna fall short. It's people who was in other companies who came to the WWE and flourished. Great. They got AJ Styles, Booker T, Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Rob Van Dam. I can keep going.
What about that?
I'm about to say I can definitely keep going if it's needed. You know what I'm saying? Shinsuke Nakamura for a minute, for a nice little minute. You know what I'm saying? Even Drew McIntyre was in the company, left, got his name somewhere else, came back, was the man. I'm just saying, like, everybody's not gonna make it. Everybody's not gonna make it the way you want to make it. Everybody wants a shot to be the champion. We still respect wrestlers who never won WWE championships. Has Matt Hardy ever won a WWE championship?
European. I think he actually won a European title. Or is that a European United States?
Okay, he's only won one of those. All right, okay, cool. But we love Matt Hardy. Like he's never won a top belt. Everybody don't got to be that. You had a chance. Ryback wasn't Ryback a WWE champion at one time?
I think he was. I don't know. I know he was Intercontinental champion at one time.
I just don't like the haters. I just hate the haters. Get over it. Move on. Ryback is about to be on Kwame Brown level.
Okay. Any last words before we move on to our final thought?
Nah, the WWE is in good hands. I'm waiting to see the next 10 years that we enjoy this.
All right. So now we are on to our final thoughts. Do you have any final thoughts for today?
Nah, I mean, let me think. Oh man, NCAA football, that shit is a glitch in a bag. That is amazing. I love the game. I'm so happy about it. Madden will be out next 2 weeks. 2K will be out in the next 3 weeks. Boxing will be out in the next 4 to 5 weeks. It's gonna be a great fall.
Okay. Congrats to Devin Hester for making a Hall of Fame.
The greatest.
the greatest kickoff return ever, and the only reason why I picked the Bears because oh man, put him on an out route. You're not catching him.
Yeah, never.
Only person with a 100 speed.
Hey, I was just about to say that. I'm about to say, let's talk about the 100 speed he had on Madden. Let's talk about he's the only person ever to have that.
When I tell you, I used to abuse the fuck out of that 100 speed.
Let's talk about him on NCAA football though.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? It's three people's highlights that I will never forget in my life. Devin Hester, Reggie Bush, Tavon Austin. I will never forget those. I will never forget those highlights. Reggie Bush running from one side to the next, still one of the greatest things I used to see. But Devin Hester used to literally, oh my God, it was like kickoff. I've watched this man break so many tackles in a kickoff. You probably would never do that shit in Madden. He broke 5-6 tackles, and then after he broke 5-6 tackles, gave a man a boot bop and was gone. I remember when he ran back the kickoff in the Super Bowl. I called it. He gonna run his back.
All I know is he was one of the reasons why I picked the Bears so much because he was a cheat code on kickoff returns. You literally could not kick it to this nigga, or you would have been in trouble.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I would literally be kicking it to him, and motherfuckers just they used to think I was cheating. I was like, no, it's all Madden. It's just Devin Hester was that good. It was like you literally could not kick it to him because I was guaranteed at least one a game with Devin Hester. And then when they put him on wide receiver, I had him in the slot. I would have him in the slot, and then I would have him just run straight. And he would just outrun people because of that 100 speed. He would just outrun people.
Yeah, and then you had bum ass Rex Grossman, and all he could do.
Rex Grossman. Okay, I would say this: was he a bum? Yes, but the nigga had a cannon for an arm.
That's what I was about to say. He could throw that bitch down the field. That's all he had to do.
And I tell you, every time he went and got it.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man.
That's why I said, he was like, how the fuck do you play with Rex Grossman? I said, for one, they had a defense. Chicago, their Bears team had a fucking defense.
Man. Charles Tillman and Brian Urlacher, Lance, what was it? Something Lance.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah.
Lance Briggs. That was
Lance Briggs. Yeah, Lance
Briggs. Man, Lord have mercy. And then they had Matt Forte. You couldn't go wrong. You couldn't go no wrong.
Yeah, Matt Forte. Yo, oh my God. Yo.
You couldn't go no wrong. You couldn't do no wrong with Matt Forte, bro. Give him the ball.
You cannot do no wrong with Matt Forte. And what was that tight end? Greg Olsen?
Greg Olsen. Come on, man. Run a play action. Just throw it. Throw it.
I'm telling you, that Bears squad when he was on there.
Musa Muhammad on the side. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah. See, the sports is oozing out my pores. No, I remember that. I remember that Bears team.
I tell people all the time, it was just like I was a diehard Cowboys fan, but I can tell you what, this Bears team. I said, who do you want to guard?
I said, I used to always say this shit. I said the Bears luck did not match up the way it was supposed to, because when they got Jay Cutler, if they would have had Jay Cutler when they went to the Super Bowl against Peyton Manning, they had a chance.
And he was another quarterback with a gun too. So
yeah, he had a rocket.
He had a fucking rocket for him. So that's when he was the quarterback too. I used to just throw it.
Just throw that motherfucker. Just throw that motherfucker.
Devin has to get it. And
Madden, I used to play with the quarterbacks that everybody. I still to this day. play with the quarterbacks that everybody think is some shit in real life, but I'd be like, look, it's not really they some shit. They just dumb as hell. Like he not some shit. He just dumb. The Tony Romos of the world.
Hey man, look. When I did play the Cowboys, Romo knew how to scramble.
Yeah, get up out of there, throw the ball. Oh yeah, you. At
I
one point, you had T.O.
I was a scrambling fiend.
At one point, you had T.O.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and Jason Witten.
Boy,
I always did pick teams with like good quarterbacks or good tight ends. And then, like,
that's all you need. That's why Tom Brady was a cheat code, because nigga, just throw the ball to the tight end.
I never picked the Patriots though.
I did.
I did have to play. I did have to play against them a lot.
Nah, I didn't. I only played with the Patriots when another team tried to pick like a OPS team to try to, like, you know what I'm saying, be an asshole. But for the most part, I pick Ray. You know this. I pick teams based on my opponent team pick. I like matchups. I don't like it. Sometimes it's not fair. Cause I'm like, look, if my Cowboys were good this year, but we lost in the playoffs, all right, cool, that's cool. But my team was good this year, meaning the players on Madden are going to be good. Meaning I'm gonna use my team, and I know how to use my team because it's my team. I don't lose with the Cowboys on Madden because I know to run the ball.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, run the ball, run the play action, run CD across the.
Oh man. When we had Marion Barber Julius Jones.
Exactly. Run the play action, nigga. What the fuck is you doing?
I was like, what are you gonna do? And there was times where, like, in the end zone or the red zone, Marion Barber is there. And Marion Barber will get you a touchdown. He will break a tackle.
Let me tell you something. Marion Barber with Julius Jones. Nah, I'm gonna tell you. When we got DeMarco Murray, we had Dez Bryant, and we had Jason Witten, and we had the best offensive line. Bitch, I'm gonna run this ball 30 times. Stop me.
Dog, DeMarco Murray was, for some reason, unstoppable in Madden. I don't know why. He was just unstoppable.
Did you hear what I said? I said, bitch, I'm gonna run this ball 30 times. Stop me. I meant it. I meant exactly what I said, bro. I'm about to run this rock, cuz, like, and then if you try to box up the motherfucking middle, play action, Dez Bryant by himself throwing up the X. You're mad.
Yep.
You're mad because that's all niggas used to see. Dez Bryant throw up the X. You some shit. Shut up. Like the hell. Oh man, I miss the old days.
Also Terry Glenn. Terry Glenn. I love Terry because people forget Terry Glenn was fucking fast.
Terry Glenn, Miles Austin, what? Cole Beasley.
Coldwell Beasley.
Coldwell Beasley. Lord.
Yes, that's when I started running slots too. I was like, shit, I'm gonna abuse the fuck out of Cole.
Man, I'm gonna abuse Cole Beasley until the day I die. That was that. Let me tell you something. The year we had all of that, it was like heaven on earth. It was like, all right, so okay, now you want double Dez Bryant? Okay, I'm gonna send Cole Beasley to the right, and I'm gonna send Jason Witten to the left. Now you gotta figure out who you gonna check right there.
Yeah, I was literally telling people, no, what you gonna do? I got options. If you cover all my options, I was not afraid to run the ball with Romo.
Bruh, nigga, I told motherfuckers, the ball going to Jason Witten. Stop him. Jason Witten run the same route he run in real life. He run a 5 and out. Wide open. How the fuck is he catching the ball? Jason Witten is always open. I keep telling you that. I tell niggas, if I throw a pick, it's because I was not giving a fuck. If I didn't want to throw a pick, I will throw the ball to Jason Witten. Like, what are you going? You can't stop him. He's not even fast. He's just going to always be open.
Yeah, he's not fast, but he will catch the ball. That's why like I said, I love Witten.
One of the greatest tight ends to ever live.
Yes.
Care what nobody say. Most consistent. He said, I'm open. No, you're not. You're doubled. I said I'm open. Nigga, it's 4 people around you. Nigga, I said I'm open. Okay. But yeah. We are truly at the end of an era. You know what I'm saying? Devin Hester, Hall of Fame, John Cena retiring, LeBron James, gray hairs, his son in the league. What the fuck is next? I'm a cry when Chris Paul retire.
What a time to be alive.
You said what?
I said, what a time to be alive.
Exactly. That's exactly how I'm gonna truly feel. I'm gonna be able to tell these youngins like, nigga, you don't know no point guard until you seen Chris Paul play. He's not a no, nigga.
Right. What were you saying?
I was like, no, he's a point guard. He's one of those.
Right. And okay, on that note, we're gonna be ending it right here. I would like to thank Q as usual for jumping on, and we get to talk sports every once in a while. Oh, one more thing. Did you ever see Loaded Lux versus Rum Nitty yet?
No.
You gotta see that. You gotta see that battle.
Is it? Do you have the app?
I have the app, but I'm sharing it from my sister gave it to me.
Oh shit! Damn it! It's not on YouTube yet.
No, it's not on YouTube.
I gotta.
But I've been catching up on battles because of that.
I gotta see it. What is it? Is it close, or did somebody get wiped?
It's close, but also I'm not a Loaded Lux. I love Lux, but I'm not a dick ride Lux. Like Rum Nitty was spitting, but it was one of those things where Rum Nitty was spitting, but it's just like Lux was in his bag.
Oh, he ain't get Lux. Lux ain't great hoodie him.
It wasn't great hoodie Lux, but Lux was like he was working. Lux was working. He was like that shit with Geechee never gonna happen again. That's what it felt like.
Oh, he said these young niggas will never catch me lacking again.
Yes, and with Rum, he showed. He was like, and Rum was not lacking either. Think of it like Tay-Rock versus Daylight.
Oh shit!
Like
that's scary as fuck.
Like
because Tay-Rock,
the Tay-Rock you saw,
Tay-Rock went crazy.
Yes, because I tell everybody the Tay-Rock you saw could have beaten anybody that night except for Daylight.
Except for Daylight was on another stratosphere.
Yeah.
But now I'm about to see. Now you got me all in battle rap mood. I'm about to watch some battles.
Dre Dennis and Charlie Clips was gonna be battling against in the Garden. So
you said who?
Dre Dennis and Charlie Clips.
I want people to just leave Clips alone.
Oh yes, and I just watched the Clips battle. Who was he battling? Who was his recent battle? I was just watching that too.
I'm trying to think. Cause I just watched it too. I'm trying to think. I just watched it too. I just watched the battle. Oh my god, who did he just cook?
It wasn't Lou Castro because Lou Castro was a while. It was someone new. Not Jerry West.
Cause no.
Easy to Block Captain.
Oh, hey, Ray.
He whooped Easy. He whooped Easy.
Ray.
Yeah.
Did I not tell you, Ray?
Yeah, you told me.
Ray. This nigga Charlie Clips is in another stratosphere, bro. Niggas need to stop calling him outside. Leave him alone. He mopped the floor with Easy to Block Captain.
Yeah,
the slowest roast. Oh my goodness. He just like, Oh my God, Charlie Clips right now is. Come on, man. Like he's putting up a resume the way he's like, yeah, I am the GOAT. Cause like I'm cooking everybody now. And all y'all niggas said I don't come with 3 rounds. I'm coming with 3. Who's gonna beat me? This is why I don't come with 3.
He fucked Easy up.
He fucked Easy up so easy. He think he was the nigga that was giving Remy head and lean back. I was like, oh, he went dumb. I said no, he went stupid. Leave him alone. Nah, Charlie Clips is the greatest of all time. I'm gonna keep saying that shit.
I keep telling people, y'all keep talking about all he got is full bar setups. I said, keep telling people, if it hits, it hits.
Let me tell you something. LeBron doesn't do nothing fancy. He gets it done, doesn't he?
Yes.
Tim Duncan, 5 rings.
Fundamentals.
Off the glass. You couldn't stop it. Kobe Bryant, the fadeaway. Can you stop it? I don't think so. Stephen Curry. That bitch shoot that shit from the airport that he get off his plane from. Can you stop it? If you know what he's doing, why can't you stop it? Because only the elite can stop it. You cannot be good, dare I say, great to beat Charlie Clips. Great people don't beat Charlie Clips. The greats, the greatest, legends, people who have their name in a fucking their
Go ahead, finish. Finish what you were saying. Oh, Q, you're not coming in. You might have to leave and then come back in again.
Yo.
Yeah.
You're not beating Charlie Clips, okay? You're not. You got to have one of your greatest battles ever to beat Charlie Clips. You got to know exactly what you're doing. You got to have this four bar build-ups to a T because it's niggas who try to flip that shit and he still whoop your ass with the same thing. They love my 4-bar build-up. He said it all the time. He beat niggas that y'all can't beat. He beats the unbeatable until he's unbeatable. He beat Geechee Gotti when nobody could beat him. I keep saying this, he beat T-Rex when T-Rex was beating everybody in 2 rounds. He was whooping niggas in 2 rounds. He 3-0'd this man. Ben beat Tay-Rock, came back. Tay-Rock might have beat him the second time, but it was still 2-1, however you want to flip it. I still say he beat Loaded Lux because he beat Loaded Lux the first 2 rounds. The third round, okay, I give it to Loaded because Loaded had the paperwork and all that good stuff and all that bullshit. But the first 2 rounds, Charlie Clips was wiping the floor with him. I don't care what nobody was saying. There's only really a couple clear losses I've ever seen him do where he didn't choke and he actually just lost. He lost to Hollow the Don. That
third round, he was getting him though.
Yeah. He was cooking Hollow the Don at first. Hollow the Don just had that shit for him. Hollow the Don is one of those people that's overly prepared for this nigga because he knew what was coming. And Ill Will was one of the only motherfuckers that could actually flip what the fuck motherfuckers were saying, and Ill Will had the crowd that night.
Yeah.
Ill Will had the room that night. He owned the room. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, this one, you're not.
Oh, I think of that. Let's see if he comes back or if he notices he's leaving. Because Q couldn't. talk for a while and not know that he's back. But I think we get to the point. You going? There you go.
Oh yeah, I went out again.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It kicked you out.
But yeah, you easy to block, Captain. You beat Hitman Hollow on a bad day. All right, cool. Now you think you can beat Charlie Clips? Stop it.
You know, it was funny because he was talking big shit to Charlie too. He was like, "I finally beat your fat ass out." I was like, "God damn."
But y'all gotta understand, Charlie Clips, bro, be trying to spare y'all niggas, bro. He really be like, "Yeah, I'm not trying to. I play around in these battles, bro." He like, but when he start cooking y'all niggas, bro, it really be sad. And y'all really be looking confused, like, "Oh, this gas." No, it's not, bro. He really is that. And he's really giving y'all the business and showing y'all how to beat a motherfucker, break a nigga down for 3 rounds. Y'all say the same shit. This is what you want to say. This is like, come on, bro. You could say what I'm gonna say. They could say what I'm gonna say, but it's still gonna hit.
Yeah, he literally said in one of his battles, he said, "When I'm really on my shit, y'all can't fuck with me."
Yeah, nobody can. When I'm on my shit, nobody can fuck with me. Because they can't, bro. I've never seen you at your best and lose. I've never seen you. I've seen you choke and win.
You know that's something when you choke
And still win.
and still be the nigga. Only other person I seen do that was Lux.
And Lux only did it one time.
Yeah, Lux only did it. Hold on, let me get it together.
That's because really, to be honest, his first and his third was really that powerful.
It was something to be amazed with. I will tell you that.
Yeah, I still remember that shit like it was yesterday.
I still quote that damn battle. They ain't even book you niggas rooms. Told them Harvard Hospital to give them beds up. But that's it for today. I'd like to thank Q for jumping in.
Appreciate it always.
And as always, I'd like to thank y'all for listening to hear us talk our shit again. This is Q and Ray. We was in Talk to Sports. Signing out. Peace.
Out.